Yes.
We have our guest here in the building.
Yes, we do. We got Philly's own, the new Rothschilds in the building. We got the super producer, S. Frank. And we got the God MC. Scholito, what's good?
Yeah. What up?
We happy to be here, man. To see y'all get this podcast is a beautiful thing, man.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
love.
Absolutely.
That's love. We happy that you're here. We wanted to get you on here. Talk about some things you got that's been happening. Got some big moves going on and some things in the future that's going on. So how y'all feeling?
Hey man, I'm feeling blessed.
Great, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling blessed for the things that we got going on right now, but I don't feel too comfortable with what's going on right now.
We was just talking about
We were just talking about
in
that.
the country.
It's crazy.
It's sad, man.
Does that inspire you, for music or just activism or anything like
One
that?
of my questions.
Oh, was it?
I was gonna ask, how do you mix politics is taking over right now pretty much, and all the stuff that's going on. How do you feel like politics and hip hop mix in together with each other?
So the type of artist that I am, and I can speak for Frank too because we pretty much one. We always create music for the times.
Yeah.
So we had did a march with Freddie Gray in Baltimore. When that happened.
Yeah.
With him, and when it was a whole strand of people get innocent people getting murdered and stuff. We produced an album called Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been using this platform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
And we appreciate that.
To speak for people,
Absolutely.
So, but now that you guys say, does that inspire us? We have a project that's coming out. It's supposed to come out, before this month is out, called Power. It's Volume 3.
Okay.
And everything that's going on inspired that project.
Wow.
And why do you think it's important for hip hop artists, just in general, to be able to use their platform to talk about these different things that are going on? Because sometimes it's just hip hop gets kind of in one category. It gets categorized basically all y'all talk about is money, sex, drugs. Why do you think it's so important for hip hop to stand for these type of things that are going on in our country right now and how they can influence other people?
Well, I think that's a very, very, very easy question. Hip hop right now is the biggest genre of music in the world.
Facts.
Yes.
On earth.
It's the most influential
in the
form
world.
of music. Yeah.
Number one.
That's not even close.
Number one. That's over every genre of music right now. So that means that the world is paying attention to what our culture, hip hop, is talking about.
Right.
So you don't use this platform to speak to the world and educate, the next generations to come. You don't deserve the platform.
So, as Frank, as far as a producer standpoint, how do you, with a project like this, and you got an MC like Scholito, how do you come up with an idea for something, for projects like Power?
The shit just be having me mad.
Yeah.
Watching the news. I be in the studio so much. I really don't. To be honest with y'all, I don't really catch everything that's going on in the news.
Good.
So my girl to keep me updated.
Okay.
So she was just updating me on what happened in Virginia on that college campus,
Yeah.
the supremacists and all of that.
Yeah.
And I just got this instant. It was rage that went through my body, and then it was just sadness. Made me sad, but then it made me mad. And you really don't got no young black or any minority standing up for the people. We don't got no voice for the people right now. You got a few voices for the streets. You got a few voices, covering certain things, but for the people, I'm talking Public Enemy. Eric B. Rakim, Nas, who shifted the culture and was for the people. You don't got that, so it's just time to fill that void.
Oh. I know we kind of jumped into it real heavy, real quick, but for the people that's been living underneath our rock, introduce yourself and, I know you guys are from Philly, but what part of Philly are you from? For the people on Facebook Live and stuff that don't know you, they can know you now.
I go by the name of Scholito. I would just honestly say I'm from Philadelphia.
Okay.
I moved so many different places. my mother, she was a drug dealer, so I just always just be blatant and honest. So we moved around a lot, you know. So I don't really have a set place where I spent most of my my life at. But I'm from Philadelphia. I represent Philadelphia, not just a certain section. I love Philadelphia. Like I live and breathe Philadelphia.
Right. Right.
Y'all already know it's the one and only S. Frank, aka Black Moses. I'm from Northeast Philly. I spent a lot of my time in Northeast Philly. You know, in between Albany, Fern Rock, all of that. And that's what it is.
How did y'all link up? Is that your next question?
I'm so mad at you right now.
We see, we're right here. We're right here. How'd y'all first link up?
We linked up in high school.
Okay.
So we've been knowing each other a while. We went to Swenson Arts and Technology High School from Northeast Philly, and I was a grade older than him. He came a year later to the school, so his first day of school, he came looking for me. Because he was asking around the school, like, who was the nicest rapper in the school. I was rapping at the time.
Okay.
And he came and was like, yo, you S. Frank? I was like, yeah, what's up? I heard you the nicest in the school. I was looking at him like, yo, this guy's crazy. His first day of school, he's looking for me. He never met me. Never.
Orientation.
I go to the library.
We went in the room and rapped, and that's how we built our bond. Like,
You're probably like, did I owe this dude money? That's crazy.
No, but from the first day I heard him in my house, I said, no, he's the greatest.
Wow.
You the greatest, like, and a lot of rappers, your rappers don't tell other rappers, like, you the greatest, like, but sometimes you just gotta, like,
You the man. Yeah.
be honest.
Right.
Like, all rappers think they the greatest, but when you
Like-
really hear the greatest, like, you gotta, like,
You're like, all right,
Let
so
him
you're
know
the
that.
MC, I'm the producer. At that point, right, it's like, let's define it right now.
But see, the thing about it that in order for me to even, you know, feel and like had the guts to be able to and back up me calling myself, you know, the new God MC for over a decade, you can't do it a cappella. I can't just get on a mic or go in the studio and record a whole album
Right.
with no production behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be considered, you know, in
Right.
some people's eyes or off of some people's tongue, you know. As good as I am, I definitely need a producer of the same magnitude that's parallel with me. If I'm the greatest, he's the greatest. I can't do it a cappella. You know what I mean? So music is about striking emotional chords, right? And it's all emotion. So a lot of people don't know, but drums really bring out emotion, especially what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Drums, revolution, drums. If you go to Ireland, you listen to the Irish bands. You got the bagpipes, you got
The snares.
right, the drums.
The drum line.
You go back to the medieval times
Mm-hmm.
when the pirates would cross the ship,
Mhm.
you would hear the drums
Yeah.
beating, and they would know, oh, it's war coming.
Yeah, it's
Right,
going down.
right.
In the formation, let's go.
The formation. So you know, you start like I love his drums. Like his drums is like unmatched. You know, I really can see him going at it. You know, with or being mentioned in the same breath as like a Dr. Dre.
Right.
You know, when it's time for him to tell his story.
Which is also, he's also known for his drums and how he amplifies his
Absolutely.
sonics and stuff.
Right.
Right.
And then, you know, just from Frank studying a lot of various producers, great producers.
Yeah.
You know, not only is his drums incredible, but everything, all of the elements,
Right.
you know what I mean, incorporated within the production is incredible as far as live instrumentation
Yeah.
and, you know, just formatting,
Mm-hmm.
sequencing, you know, a project. Because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people don't know that tempos, like the
Right.
way you sequence an album,
Right.
key.
that carries the emotion throughout the
Through the whole
entire.
The continuity of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And we've talked about how important it is for an artist, whether you're a producer or MC, to master their craft
Absolutely.
and just study the people that come, you know, before, and just see
Absolutely.
and like see what who you like, what artists you like, and see what they inspired from.
Right.
So like, why is that important? Like, I feel like it's one of those conversations where like old heads have with young bulls. It was like, nah, he's the greatest rapper. It's like, yo, you should listen to this person because where do you think he got that style? You know what I mean? Like, why do you think that's important?
Oh,
You gotta study the greats. I remember I used to study. I discovered rap like Biggie, Jay. But when I really fell in love with rap, probably like Volume 2, Jay-Z, like whatever year that was.
Right. 98, I think.
Yeah, so it was like 98, 99, close to 2000. But I needed to know what happened before Jay. Like, so I went back to LL, 1985 when he hit hip hop. Like, you got to study every generation if you want to be the greatest.
Right.
Because you got to take and snatch from all of the greats, little things, and mix it all in to build yourself.
Make it your own.
Yeah, make it your own.
But is it one artist that like really inspires you, like that you just said when you kind of like was introduced to hip hop, when you fell in love? Like, do you remember that one time where you were like, I know this is what I'm gonna do? Was it one artist that kind of influenced you in that way?
For me, see,
it could be more than one.
Well, all right, I'm gonna go with my 3 top.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna give y'all the reasons why. I think these 3 elements are probably my strongest points, and I think that if a hip hop artist don't have, or MC don't have these 3 elements, then I don't think they can be considered one of the greats once their career is done. So my 3 top artists, not in order.
Okay. That's fine.
It's Jay-Z,
Okay.
Tupac, and Nas.
Okay.
All right. The reasons. Jay-Z, his wit, extremely witty.
Yeah.
That's what make a lot of his lyrics so timeless.
His wordplay.
Right. 10 years, you might be watching TV, you might be like, oh, that's what he was talking about 10 years ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nas, his storytelling.
Yeah.
He painted the picture like you can smell if he talk about his mom cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You can smell what she cooked.
It came like
4D,
4D,
Right.
3D, yeah.
And Tupac, passion. Passion.
Everything he said.
You felt everything he said. You felt everything he said. That's what makes his stuff so relatable. Everything he said. He might not say the wittiest thing. He might not say, the most clever thing, but if he say something, he mean it.
Yeah, there's conviction behind it.
Conviction. You felt it. So those are my 3 tops. So I flip back and forth with who the greatest out of all of those 3.
I ain't mad at the top.
Yeah,
I
we
like
have conversations every day.
Yeah.
Flip around the numbers.
It switches up a couple times.
It's always a switch up all the time.
Especially with Nas, anytime he drops a new project, it's like, all right, well.
And Life is Good?
Yeah. Yo, I'm trying to tell people that album was slept on, man.
Which one? Life is Good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was classic.
That's the one when
Yeah, I like Life is
has
Good.
the wedding dress
Yeah.
on the front.
Yeah. I love that
The
album.
music was incredible.
It was just dope.
Yeah, Life is Good.
So I'm gonna switch it up for you a little bit, as Frank. So what about producers that inspire you?
You can do a top 3 if you want.
Dr. Dre, just because his drums was always
Yeah.
cracking. He always had them grooves.
He had some 64s. Them pilots popping.
I don't even know. I could just pick 3. I could just name a few. Like
You can name a couple, yeah.
Pharrell,
Yeah.
Just Blaze, Jay Dilla, Jermaine Dupri.
Ooh,
I always talk about Jermaine
You always talk
Dupri.
about-
Highly underrated.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri slept on. Don't ever get some
Slept on. As a businessman,
Puff made me want to be commercially successful.
So you want to wear them shiny suits?
Lifestyle.
It's the lifestyle,
mentality, yeah.
the mentality, big business, black businessmen, right?
Someone said
That's what
to
it's
me
about.
Excellence.
Puffy just made you kind of like just want to grind. Like, remember when he said, "Don't worry if I write wrong, write checks."
Yeah.
It may not have been the best line ever, but that's what he lived by. Like, cause I'm getting this money out here.
Yeah.
And there's one thing about Puff, like, for sure, whatever he put his mind to, he gonna do it.
And he want to make something off of it as
Yeah.
well.
Look, what
All
she's
the
saying
time.
that I saw this interview about him and Heavy D. So Heavy D was like Heavy D.
Yeah.
When Puff.
Yeah.
Who's that dude?
Right?
Yeah.
So Heavy D would go to this pizza shop,
Mm.
him and his homies. So Puff, he would sit in the pizza shop every single day until he seen until he seen Heavy D walk in.
Mm.
So when Heavy D walked in, Puff walked up to Heavy D and said, "Yo, I want to manage you."
Wow.
So, right? So Heavy D and his boys, they start laughing at him.
Like, you know what?
It's crazy, like, right? So he's like, "No, man, I really want to manage you." So he's like, "Nah, man, you can't do that or whatever." So he left it there, but Puff found out where Heavy D lived.
Okay.
So he went and knocked on Heavy D's door. And
He's
was like,
crazy.
I was like, "No, I really
like, I'm serious.
I really want to manage you. And by the way, you think you could put a call in to Andre Harrell for me so I can get a meeting?" And Heavy D was like, "Yo, like this little, he just relentless."
Yeah.
So Heavy D put in a call for him,
All right.
and that was the start of Puff.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Relentless. They do say that about him. That he
Yeah.
never. It
Can't
didn't
stop,
matter what
won't stop. Like,
it didn't matter
he's
what
speaking into fruition.
Right, on that documentary, Andre Harrell, one of his parts, he was just like, it didn't matter what you told him to do. He was like, I used to give him things to go do because I knew it would keep him away for like 2 and 3 hours, but he would get it done in 45 minutes.
Right.
And would come back.
I need
He was
more.
like, yo, like, like, I sent you like on a long run. He like, no, but it's done. So what else you need to do? Like he was so hungry.
Yeah.
And he said the best thing he ever did for Puff was actually fire him.
Right.
Because he knew he was greater than just being at Uptown. He needed to do his own thing.
Yeah.
And that's how Bad Boy came about.
Man, that's that dude. That's the homie, man. Diddy.
Can't give up.
And
Never.
Puff Daddy and Dr. Dre, they the first two, hip hop producers to really take it mainstream and commercial. So.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. So we're going to take a quick break. But, right now we got coming up for our playlist. Actually, it's off of your new project, New Goddamn City.
Okay.
We're going to play Cooking right now.
Hey.
We was at the listening party not too long ago. You had everybody, when this came on, all you saw was this.
Everyone in their zone, right?
Everybody was in their zone real quick.
They had their own little soccer going on.
Then when I was going through the project, I was like, yeah, this one, we're going to play this.
I'm with it.
So right now we're going to listen to Cooking by Scholito, and then we're going to go actually into your pick.
Produced by his friend.
Produced by his friend,
That's
sorry
right,
about that.
Hey.
And then we're going to go into your pick, Jay, which is Wu-Tang Clan with Cream. Live is the Let's Talk About It topic of the hour. We have our guest in the building, Lou Rothschild as Frank, and Scholito is here.
Yeah.
It's a good conversation behind the scenes.
Always.
Yeah.
That was a good conversation. So I haven't been here for the whole relationship between, Lou Rothschild and Water Ice. Can you guys remember how you guys kind of like met up with each other?
Damn, it's
That
been a
man.
minute. I don't know.
That
I don't remember.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't remember the first time I met.
Wasn't it
I don't remember
off
We
the
went
rehearsal
to rehearsal for with the band.
for Freeways and Friends show?
And y'all came to
We
film
And we
it.
filmed it.
That was when we first met y'all?
Yeah, that had to have been.
I didn't know who you were
Yeah.
rapping. And I was like, who is that kid?
Yeah.
I was like, that kid, nice.
So
I didn't know
so,
shit up to you. I was like, I don't know who you are, but you're nice as hell.
so we went to
Thanks,
Freeways rehearsal for I think it was Freeway and Friends show at the Trocadero.
Yeah.
We had
and-
Ambiance singing.
Yeah, Ambiance was the backup singers. I forget the name of the band. But the band was great.
Gorilla Orchestra.
Yeah.
Gorilla Orchestra.
And it was in I forget where the venue.
I look my peacoat there.
Yeah.
I was so excited to meet y'all.
Yeah, Freeway. That's what. Yeah, so
I was like, fuck it.
we did an interview with Freeway.
Hey,
and-
you left your Pico.
Yeah, Pico.
Oh, he was
Yeah, we did the interview outside too.
Man, I don't need that Pico.
Talk about the short notice stuff.
The what?
Short notice.
Oh yeah, so Sherm, he was like, he had contacted us somehow, some way, and he was like, yo, do you want to come to Freeway's rehearsal? We were like, yeah, send us the dates, send us the time, whatever. We did. He's like, well, it's tonight at 7. It was like 5 p.m. We were like, and so I call Swiss. Heck, hits me up like, yo, Freeway's having a rehearsal. It's in 2 hours. Do you want to go? I was like, yeah, let's do it. I just said let's do it, and it was one of the dopest things we did because I love like live music. I just love
Right.
just bands and stuff, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. I
Right.
was like, well, I'm just gonna interview Freeway, cool.
Right.
But to be there when they were rehearsing, I thought it was dope. Aviana sounded great. The band was amazing, and we got the interview with Free, which actually a lot of people used. Yeah,
They made it on the news.
Yeah, the news
Right,
used
right,
our content because
right.
we decided to interview Freeway off of something that most people wouldn't, which was what he was going through with his kidney,
Right.
and just the movement that he was doing. So I think that was dope, and that was kind of the angle that we wanted to do, and that's when I had interviewed you very briefly off of that.
Right.
I think that was the first time.
Wow. Okay. Y'all been learning
That
something today?
was 2015.
Y'all boys got some good
That was like October 2015.
3
And we
years
was sitting
ago.
there, he was rapping, it was like, yo.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, that was nice. I was just taking everything in.
Right.
Like the director, the musical director, he was like, Avian's got to sing it again,
Yeah.
get it perfect. And then I was like, damn, this is dope. And I think that was the first time, yeah.
Nah, that's dope.
And then fast forward to January, and Sherm was like, yo, Freeway's got a show at Just Blaze's birthday party in New York. Do you want to go? Again, same scenario. I was like, yeah, so this is the date, so this is the time. Whatever. It's tonight. It was like 5 o'clock, and then he hits me up again. He's like, yo, do you want to go to New York for Just Blaze? I was like, yes.
Yes. Like, yes.
I was like, what's the logistics? He's driving up, we got to be here. I was like, bet, I'm done, let's do it. And we did. We went up, and we came back. I was hurting at work the
That
next
ended
day.
up being a classic
But it was
night.
worth it.
That was
I missed that night. I missed that night.
Yeah.
DJ
And you,
Herc
yo, and I will say this. Like, Cool Herc was there, Saigon, Smith & Wesson, Just Blaze, Questlove was on the drums.
All right, Questlove was there. I remember
Yeah, Questlove was on the drums.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, people didn't expect Freeway to be there. So he started doing the sample thing, and then he came up, and we're like, oh! And then you started spinning, and people were like, yo, who's this kid? And when you came off, you got so much love. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, no, that was super dope.
It was so...
Hey, what was even more dope than that is that I didn't realize that DJ Kool Herc was on the stage.
Yeah, he was right there. Yeah.
Listen, that's
I didn't know that.
amazing.
Like,
It's like almost like a ghost. Like,
yeah,
he don't go for nowhere. Yeah.
and you want me to tell you what's crazier than that? Probably maybe like a month after that, like he liked some of my stuff on Instagram.
Crazy.
You don't remember me telling you?
He like went through and just sweep like, you know how you. My man got hit with the Kool Herc.
Yo, I like that.
You know how y'all go in your brand and somebody just hit
Yeah.
you like 10, 15
Yeah.
Nice.
That was
You
one
hit me
of
with a couple likes.
You are the
man.
God MC.
Hey.
I remember a lot of it was one of the coldest nights I've ever experienced. It was just like it felt like it was a basement. There was a bar upstairs and you went down there and it was like a whole new world. Like it was just like whoa.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder, it was hot.
Like you
It was hot.
Bow.
Yeah, it really was.
Like, kinda,
It was
right?
like it was like almost like you're gonna see like a battle. And like I remember the opening DJ, they were spinning 45s. Like I was like super hipster. Like it was dope. Like I had
crazy.
We didn't get back to like 6 in the morning or something crazy.
And they played like hip hop.
Yeah, it was like break beats, like funk, hip hop, and it was dope. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and then we did the interview.
Right.
I think it was like one of y'all's first interviews that ever.
Yeah, that was
something.
at 1925.
Right.
Yeah.
That was one of my.
That's plush.
Yeah,
That was. Yeah. Shout out to 1925 for letting us do that. That was one of my best interviews I've ever done, like to this day. So.
Yeah, that was one of our best ones we ever done.
That was.
What's history here?
Yeah, this is family, man.
No, real wet.
Water Rights always get the detailed interviews. Like,
And we appreciate
when
that.
the people really want to know stuff, y'all get the exclusive.
And we
did the
also
shoot. We did the free dub shoot at Eastern State Penitentiary.
we did
Yeah.
Yeah.
we done a couple things, man.
Damn, yup.
Yeah. And we just recently went to the album release.
Yup, album release.
That was my first time meeting you.
So y'all say on show,
Right.
y'all we there no matter what there.
What's crazy is too, a lot of the stuff that was said in 1925 was a lot of Freedell stuff, right?
Right, it was.
And
Yep.
we didn't, but we didn't even drop the Freedell project.
No, it hadn't. No, it hadn't. Yep. This was all beforehand.
No, we didn't even drop it yet. Still to this day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know that's still ain't out.
Wow.
That's gonna be like my first debut album.
that's the thing.
Right now, like the albums I've been dropping just been like, Lord,
we're holding that content. Who wants this? Who wants this?
There's a detox round.
Wow.
Enough.
Volume 1 that we dropped this summer was a warm up. Volume 2, warm up. About to drop Volume 3. It's a warm up. And then if we need to, we got a volume 4.
He said if needed.
Wow.
Listen,
That blew my mind. That blew my mind.
we just wanted to put the pressure on you chumps, man. Get in the studio. Get in the studio.
Let them know.
Get in the studio. Put y'all work in.
Do your homework.
Free album myself. No other producer touched free album.
Hey man, that's how you gotta do it, man. You in there cooking.
Yeah, we cooking
Let's
up.
talk a little bit about the project that's out now.
Uh-huh.
The New Guy MC project. How did that like come about? And we were just talking off the air about like your vibe when you guys are recording together.
Yeah.
So how does that kind of work out when you're in this? I learned
When you're
now,
recording.
When you're recording
Yeah.
together.
Well, with Volume 2, New Guy MC Volume 2, S. Frank was the main producer on the whole album. He did touch every record, but what, 2?
Yeah, like not there, like 90%.
Wow.
Yeah, like 95.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 95% of it. We recorded it actually in another studio, and it was like another 3 producers that made the project
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
And,
Mediocre Supplies, Devin, shout out to y'all.
Nice.
Shout out to Sarita and shout out to Dazea.
Yeah, shout out.
They was
Big shout out to
feature
y'all.
artists on the project. Shout out to Free, but Free that's family.
That's
So,
the
Okay.
dude.
yeah, but
That's the dude.
Free was on the project too. And we actually we wrote, produced, and recorded that project in 6 sessions, which is equivalent to 6 days.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Beating out Machiavelli 7-day theory.
only time will tell how big it get over time,
Sure,
the
yeah.
project. But
Right.
but yeah, that was kind of like our thing. Like, yeah, we
That was the motivation.
Yeah, we wanted to outdo Machiavelli, so we did that in 6 days, and I think it came out great. Like the quality of the project for
Sure.
6 days.
Absolutely.
It's a great response from everybody.
Yeah.
It's a great response. Shout out to Boom Philly, DJCs.
Right.
Been spending that cooking and Kangaroo on the radio.
Nice.
We got the video out to cooking right now. Produced by
Got Sway.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did the Sway interview. We got Royal Isis styling all of the visuals and the
We did
videos.
John Ware too.
Yeah.
Exclusive interview.
Yeah, I did an interview with
Yeah.
Royal Isis.
That's the whole family, man.
Yeah, man, whole family, man. So, we moving, man. We about to shoot another video this month to a record off the project titled Rags to Riches.
Okay.
And we just keeping it moving with a lot of these visuals.
Can we talk about this Sway interview? I mean, because I'm a
That's huge.
like it's like I'm obviously I'm a fan of podcasts that we do,
Right.
and just media in general, and Sway is such an influencer in the hip hop community. He's been doing it for such a long time at an elite level.
Absolutely.
The fact that you guys were on there, but I remember watching it, and Heather B and like all of them, they were just like giving you so much props and just talking about Philadelphia and how much influence they put in, not only in hip hop but in music.
Music.
And like to have them, talk about you guys in that same breath, that's crazy.
It was overwhelming, and reason why it was overwhelming, just to be on that platform
Mm-hmm.
with them in the room, because of the history. Like, I mean, they had Biggie,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Interview Biggie, like Biggie Smalls, like,
yeah,
and countless others, like that's some of the greatest hip hop artists and people just of all time. Period.
Yeah.
You got not just hip hop artists, R&B singers,
actors,
actors,
Yeah.
like
authors.
you have to go to the show.
Yeah.
Right, and like, we really appreciate, them extending their platform, to let us be a part of,
It was.
history.
I just felt like it was just a different interview from like other people to y'all. They was just like, yo, they told you know how Sway is like, yo, y'all rappers get ready, man.
He
'cause-
said it. I mean, what was
and you
crazy?
had the dude called in and was like, yo, you the future, like you.
Messiah.
Yeah, he called you.
I was like,
That's
whoa.
crazy. And he was like from Ohio or something. Like just called him like, yo,
Yeah, that was crazy.
that blew my
That
mind.
was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. And what was crazy is that Sway did something for the first time with me that he didn't do with any other hip hop artist that came on the show. And he said it in an interview for those that haven't seen it. But he said that I was the first hip hop artist that he got to do the freestyle before the interview.
Right, that's right. Yeah, you opened with that.
Right, and a lot of people didn't know that right before we got there, we was running a little late, so we had ran 10 blocks.
To New York
New
City
York
City
City blocks.
New York City blocks, yeah.
To the station.
Yeah.
So in my mind, the whole time I was like,
You just ran a mile.
oh my God. I hope. And I had Tim's on. I did. And you know what was crazy was that I was like, yo, I pray Sway don't have me rap first. I just ran 10 blocks.
He normally does.
Right, but I was like, nah, I should be good because he normally do the interview.
Right.
Right. No, he was funny.
And he was like, yeah, so we're going to do something a little different today.
Right, what? Word? Alright.
I think I did a pretty good job.
No, you would have never known. I had no idea. That's dope.
Yeah,
But you was ready, so
yeah,
that was the warm
I
up.
was ready.
The run was the warm up.
Yeah, it definitely was the warm up, man.
So what we're gonna do right now is take another really, really quick break. When we come back, we're
Dang, turn on thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Damn.
Really?
It goes out when you having fun. It's on the show.
Oh, man. That was nice.
So we're gonna wrap things up with the Lauren Rei Live wrap up. We're gonna give you an opportunity to give out some shout outs, let them know what you're gonna be, what's coming up. But real quick, we're gonna go into my last pick for when I fell in love with hip hop, when I first heard LL Cool J. Shout out to all my around the way girls. Been wearing at least 2 pairs.
Staying at the bus stop.
It's one of my favorite songs, so you guys are gonna hit this real quick, and then when we come right back, we're gonna end up this interview, guys.
Word.
It's your girl Lauren Rei, right here, my boy Jay the Gentleman, and
Yeah.
Dr. Rothschild in the building, Scholito as Frank. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Runaway Girl,
Good pick.
when I fell in love with hip hop. So you guys, again, our special guest is in the building.
Yep,
We
the
got-
new Rothschild in the
They
building.
are here,
Super producer S. Frank. God MC.
Scholito.
Scholito in the building.
Yeah,
Sure, we
with
did,
the family, water ice.
Family.
That means so much to us.
And it's family. We ain't just saying family just to say it, like family, man. Like,
We both in it, man.
right.
Y'all doing y'all thing. I kind of want just to have you guys kind of just tell everybody what New Rothschilds is and what it means to y'all and why y'all decided to call yourself that.
Yeah.
So,
Before we end the show tonight.
So New Rothschilds is our baby. The title came. I made the title up maybe 4.5 years ago, just in my living room. And Frank and I, started to build it together, and then we started creating the Freeway, and then he became a New Rothschild
Word.
as time went. So New Rothschilds, the meaning of New Rothschilds, of course, I'm sure everybody know who the Rothschilds family is. But we follow,
And if you don't, go read the book. They need to learn about this stuff.
So yeah, we follow our own practices, like as far as that's why I named it the New Rothschilds, because it's a new fortune, new way of life. I believe that if you reach a certain point where you are fortunate enough to help change the world in a good way, then you should do that. So that's the goal with New Rothschilds. And we also, you always got to follow, the blueprint. And the greatest hip hop dynasty for myself was Rockefeller. And I just wanted to create something in our generation that could be bigger or as big as Rockefeller, but we definitely want to take it further. So the only other powerful family that I was familiar with other than the Rockefellers was the Rothschilds.
Yeah.
So you put them together.
Put it together.
I love it.
I do too.
Before we leave, anything that we should look out for? Projects, shows?
Yeah, Streets Ain't Safe Volume 1 out now on all streaming networks.
Alright.
We got MC Volume 2 out now. And that Power Volume 3 is coming.
Ooh.
Listen.
I can't wait.
Listen.
I didn't make the last album release. I'm gonna make this one for sure.
It's
Well,
coming.
we're gonna say it on air.
Okay.
If the stars align, we would love y'all to host it.
And
we will.
We will. Be there.
We will.
Be there.
We're
Yo.
there.
All right.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I'm ready to think about ideas. All right, let's do it. I'm
Really excited about that Power Volume 3 though.
It's
Y'all
project
got something
special.
Yeah.
It's project
And I
special.
just think it's important, like you said, it talks about what's going on right now. You have this platform for people to listen.
Right.
It's important for them to be able to hear this. So that's why I'm really excited about it.
That and I want to see the visual. I love visuals.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that too.
Yeah.
Bring good videos back.
Yes.
We coming with the visuals with
Ooh,
this one.
yo, I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Volume 3.
All right, let's close out. I'm hyped.
Just on
Yeah.
So again, we want to thank you for stopping through the Lauren Rei Live Show on What Ice Radio. You guys are family here. So I don't even have to say my spiel the next time you come back. Your family, because you guys are already family.
Absolutely.
And where should everybody follow you?
Yeah.
On social media.
On all social media platforms, Scholito Envoy at Scholito Envoy, SCHOLITOENVOY at Scholito Envoy on all social media platforms. And you can also check out my website, www.scholito.com, SCHOLITO.com.
Simple enough.
You can follow me on all social media platforms. Frankie Baby NRC. It's FRANKYBABY NRC. All streaming platforms.
And we're gonna have to swap some apparel in
Yes.
the next couple months.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, we're working on the we're working on the merch
the
now.
merch coming real soon. A
Word.
lot of people been asking, so we definitely
Yeah,
get it right.
we'll definitely give y'all some too once we re-up our.
Appreciate it, yeah.
We got some
Yep,
things.
I need that shirt for the next
Appreciate
video.
it.
So
Yeah, that
I
shirt
love
hard.
that.
Done.
That's so Philly right there.
That shirt hard.
We got hoodies coming for the fall. We got hats. We
I
got.
need all that.
It's
It's
coming.
hard.
We got y'all. We got y'all.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
With it.
I'm with it.
All right, so I thought it was only right for us to end the show out tonight with another song from the project.
Sure.
So we're going to end the night off with the song First Capital featuring Freeway.
Our brother Free. That's our brother Free.
Right,
Shout out Free.
Let's get it.
Big bro, I see you, boy.
And he'll be on the show.
At some point.
At some point too. He'll be on
With
too.
him as well. So everybody, don't forget to make sure you are back here next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on TuneIn and also on Facebook Live. Make sure you go and follow us on all social media outlets. That's Lauren Rei, LaurenReiLive. Also, make sure you go to waterice.com, sign up for our weekly newsletter. It's your scoop to everything Philly. We know everything that's going on. Make sure you go right there and get it. And never, ever, ever, ever forget, guys, not all superheroes wear capes. Sometimes they wear headphones. Peace.
Peace.